our actual cube is not assigned to the blackboard yet. I mean, to this behavior tree. All right, so now that we have done that, the reason he's not assigned is you have to go into our cube AI character, click on the actual character itself. Then this AI controller class will become cube AI controller. Then we're going to also scroll down. In our character movement, you're going to scroll down to his walking speed. You're going to change that to about 400 because you don't want it to be faster than you. You're going to press play, and as you can see, he is now casting spheres to see if he sees us. Now he sees us, and then he follows us. Alright, great. So now that he's going to follow us, because he sees us, and now he's also being told by the behavior tree to follow us. Alright, great, but he doesn't do anything yet. So he still stands there like an idiot. So let's change that around. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to create a decorator. Now what a decorator does is it just says, alright, look, if you're close to someone, just leave them. Well, just do this. So it's going to be checking what's happening. So under this selector, let's zoom in on it, we're going to right click, we're going to create a decorator, add a blackboard decorator, right click again, add another blackboard decorator, and then we're going to create a new decorator. Now this decorator's name is close, my caps lock is on, close to player deck. I'm calling it deck because that's decorator. Alright, so let's open it up. So now here, sorry about the baby, I'm going to create a variable. Create the AI controller reference. Then we're going to create a target to follow. That is a blackboard key. And then we're going to also create an acceptable distance. And that is just a float. Alright, so now we're going to compile this. We're going to set the acceptable distance and the target to follow as a public. Compile again. We're going to right click and just going to type in perform. No, whoa. Why did I do that? Just type in perform. Something is not right. Perform condition check. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. We're going to click on this function. Going to create an override and a perform condition check. Alright. So under this perform condition, we're going to drag this out a little. I just disconnect it for now. Alright, so first things first, this owner actor, we're going to cast to cube AI controller. Alright, then as this controller, we're going to set the reference, hold Alt, drag it out, connect the two. Then we're going to set the return node in like so. Now, what are we going to be returning? What we want to return is our target to follow. Now, control, drag this out. Also drag out another controller reference. We're going to get the blackboard value as an actor. Alright, then we're going to get the location of that actor. And then we're going to minus it. Minus it from another vector. Alright, so now the exact same thing. Get the actor location here, get actor location. Oh, sorry, hold on, not yet. We actually have to get the pawn first. So get pawn, get the controlled pawn, get his location, and minus it. Then what we're going to do is we're going to get the length of this vector. And then we're going to check if it's bigger or equal to our acceptable distance. We will then proceed to return the value. I'm going to compile. And that's that for the close to player. Alright, so now we're going to go back to our behavior tree. We're going to add a decorator, close to player decorator, and we're just going to drag it up in between these 2 points. Now, what is happening? Okay, just give it a second. There we go. Alright, so now our Blackboard based condition, going to notify observer. The notify observer will be on results change. That's fine. Observer slots none. Key query is set. The Blackboard key will actually be the target to follow. Alright, sorry about that. As I said, I'm a little bit sick. Alright, we don't need this second Blackboard condition. Alright, then this close to player, we will change this to target to follow. That's right. This acceptable radius, we're going to change to about 100. Actually, let's make it a bit less. Let's make it about 5. We'll see. We'll play around with it. Alright, and then we're going to we're going to create a task, and this we're going to call this task that I just created. This task, we're going to say run to player task. Alright, so now that we're going to run to this player, how we're going to do that is we're going to say event receive execute. Alright, we're going to then create a branch connected to execution nodes. We're going to create a variable called AI controller reference. Again, we're going to create a lot of this AI controller reference thing. We're doing cube AI controller, get the reference, get it, and you're going to ask, is it valid? Is valid. And then that will be our branch, the first branch that we make. Alright, then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to drag this out, cast it to our cube AI controller. Alright, we're going to sorry about that. So basically what it's saying is this a real thing? Yes or no? No, then let's set it. So hold Alt, drag it out, connect it to. Alright, if true though, we are going to then move to. So just drag this out, type in AI move to. Alright, our AI controller reference will be. Alright, that's fine. So this will then connect into that very same AI move to. If I could just move this node, please, thank you. There we go. Alright, just to make it a little bit prettier. Alright, so this pawn, we're going to get our AI controller reference. Alright, we're going to get pawn, get the controlled pawn, and that is our pawn. Alright, next we're going to create another variable called target to follow. That's, you guessed it, a Blackboard key selector. Save, compile, make this public, compile it again. Alright, then we're going to grab this out, drag it out, get as actor. Alright, so that will now be our, and we're going to connect it into the target actor. Next, acceptable radius, leave it at 5. And then what we're going to do is on success, we're going to finish execute. Alright, but what happens if he can't get to us? So let's quickly do this. We're going to grab a delay. Right, so on success, we're going to actually, even on fail, we'll just finish the execute. But on fail, we don't want to instantly do it, so we'll do the fail, have him wait 1 second, and then we'll finish it. Now success, just click on that and it will constantly reloop this when it needs to. Alright, so let's go back to our cube, to our behavior tree, sorry. And then what we're going to do is drag this out and just type in run to player task. Alright, so now this target to follow is obviously the target to follow. The engine sort of knows what you're trying to do. Alright, so now here we're going to right click, add a decorator, add a blackboard based condition, and another one, and then we're going to create another decorator called, there it is at location. So now this is at location. We're gonna quickly open it up. So this will actually check, are we at the location that we need to be? 1 second. Oh, sorry, no, we did that wrong. My bad. Delete this. Yes, force delete it. Hope this doesn't crash it. Okay, cool, great. It just closes everything. Fantastic. Alright, open that up. Alright, so we're gonna right click here, add a decorator, and just look for is at location. Sorry, I have been doing this for a bit too much. Alright, so this acceptable radius will change to 5. We will set this blackboard key to the home location, and then we're going to continue. Then drag this out and just type in move to. That's already done for us, so we're going to click on the move to, set it to the player location, keep all of that as is, ignore restart self, great. Then we're going to create another sequence like we've done here. So now the basics of the AI is done. Now this, we're going to do a little task that lets us walk around, well, that lets the AI walk around a bit. So we're going to create a new task. All right, we're going to create a blueprint-based task, and this task, save, rename it to wander around. All right, so open it up. So here on execute, on receive execute, we're going to get our actor location. Alright, so we're getting our location. Then we're going to drag this out and just type in get random point in navigatable radius. Change this radius to whatever you feel like. I'm gonna make one 600. Alright, then we're going to duplicate this. To duplicate, hold Control, press W, and then we're going to create a variable. We're going to create a variable named destination. So now this destination is actually a blackboard key selector. Compile it, make it public, compile it again. Alright, so this actor location, we need to grab our destination. We're going to get as vector. And then what we want to do is we want to check, do these two locations equal? So equal, press that, there we go. Change this to, like, the tolerance can be, let's say, I don't know, 5 units. Alright, so now that we've created this navigatable radius, we're going to grab this and just say set blackboard as vector, drag this out a little bit, connect these two nodes. The key is obviously our destination, seeing as it is the only variable. Then what we're going to do is, if we fail, like if he can't get there for some reason, we're just going to say branch, and that is why we did this first thing at the bottom. That is our condition. So it's going to say, is our current actor location equal to our destination location within 5 units? Yes or no? No? Then that's fine. Just find another one. Yes, then still fine. Just find another one. So finish, execute is the next board, and then on success, it will restart automatically. Compile. Now, first thing we're going to do in this sequence is this wander around. So this actually just only sets our destination. So the next thing we're going to do is move to our target point, and then we don't want it to go off instantly, so we'll just do a wait, and we'll change this to a 1 second wait with a 0.5 random deviation. So we're going to save, and then I think we're going to end this video here. So the first part will be done here. So now if we just click, as you can see, he'll wander around. Can't find it, so he'll just wander somewhere else until he sees us. When he does see us, let's catch up to him. Right, so now he's not, he is seeing us, but he's not seeing us because we're actually behind him. His eyes are where I placed it. See, once he looked at me with his face, he's actually not following. That is why I added the eyes. I wasn't going to, I was just going to make it normal, but we need to add the eyes because they're important, so we know which way to go around them. Because we can have stealth. See, now he didn't see us, then he left us alone. So here, he's seeing us, he's chasing us. He's going. Still sees us, but as soon as he stops seeing us, he still knows where we are. Alright, so there we go. He is still seeing us, and we can still finish the level. Alright, great. So now that we've done that, I'm going to end this video here for part 1. We will continue this in part 5.5. Alright, thanks a lot, guys. See you next time.